Hey guys, it's Section of Violence here. Let's go over the Bare Knuckle FC predictions and plays. Alrighty, really happy with how I did. Can't complain. Why isn't it? I said events, not fighters. Holy. So yeah, let's get into it. We had Joshua Todd and Jesse Stalder did not fight, so they did not get talked about. So we'll start with the beginning. It's not in order, but I'll make it in order. So we had Keegan Vandermeer versus Zev Vincent. Like I said, Zev Vincent's a can, and I knew it was gonna happen. Keegan just being a more aggressive fighter doesn't even need to have the best technique. Just to be aggressive, will get the job done. Keegan did, and yeah, cashed a 2 unit play and would have cashed a 5 unit play, but I should have had Lindsay in it and didn't trust my homie OG. I should have trusted. I mean, he got Copeland right, but I don't know. I think Copeland was my error more because I if I should have saw the side of his head and his head's huge. I didn't realize how huge his head was. It's like scary sized. You're gonna need like a brick house to knock him out. But yeah, Zev Vincent got beat up, and I'm really happy about that. Moving on, we had who's next? Andrew Angelica, thank God, because I don't know how I could deal with all the stress with two of the fights. Waiting on two of the fights. I feel Andrew Angelica really had a rough first round. He was like, I don't know, reacting too much to Van Vo, giving him too much respect. Once he stopped giving him respect, it became one-way traffic, and that was really fun to watch when he made a guy who was all cocky, not cocky, but like all showboaty-ish, made him stop doing that real quick. It was really satisfying to watch. Andrew's a really good fighter. I don't know how he's going to do against the higher level guys in the division. It's funny to say higher level guys with bare knuckle FC, but there is good boxers. Speaking of good boxers, we'll be talking about them later. So we had Josh Copeland. Or no, sorry, I won't, I'm skipping. We had who was next? Yes, we had Andrew Yates versus Nolan McLaughlin. This one was the most embarrassing for me, I'd say. I just I don't know. I took a guess that Nolan McLaughlin took a fight in his life. Turns out he hasn't, and he just tried this to see what would happen, and that was a terrible idea. Andrew Yates, I guess, has striking. He didn't show it in his last fight, but he has it striking, I guess. Um, it is what it is. Nolan either super chinny or this is what he's truly meant to do. Yates. I doubt it's the second one. I feel like it's just that Nolan's super chinny. Got that one wrong, but it's all good. No biggie. Moving on, this is where we had Courtney Cameron versus Crystal Pittman. Crystal Pittman has probably the worst technique I've seen in the whole like I don't know. Actually, no, that's not true. For the girls, one of the worst technique. She has power, heart. I'll give her that, but man, she's so bad. Like yeah, it was brutal to watch. But yeah, she did show a lot of heart with that cut on her head. What made a lot of other fighters quit. Blood going in your eyes, and she was getting pieced up too. I just feel like she could have won the fight. She's had better technique. She had more heart, I felt like, than the other girl. But it is what it is. The other girl also had a lot of heart too. She got dropped and came back, so it was a fun fight. Can't complain. Moving on though, we had Gorgon, yeah, I believe Gorgon, Slavetsky versus Evgeny Kurdanov. Now I thought Evgeny was a little better than that. Turns out it's not that he's not good, it's that Gorgon's really good. Gorgon's really, really good. I'm very interested to see his future. He could be a champion. Um, I'm definitely gonna be betting on him from now on, though. Definitely showed a lot of different things I didn't see in his other fights. Good head movement, good evasion, good footwork. I was really impressed. Yeah, moving on, we had Corey Madden versus Christian Torres. Corey Madden, I don't know when was the last time he had a boxing match, but he is not good. He is terrible. Like he is terrible. Like pretty bad. He made Christian Torres look somewhat decent, and that's just embarrassing. Anyways, toilet bowl matchup. I got that one wrong. Um, it is what it is. Can't do too much about it though. Moving on, we had Josh Copeland versus Levi Costa. I had Levi Costa just at like very low percentage pick. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Levi Costa, I thought he was gonna outwork him. But it turns out Copeland's on the sauce, and his head being massive helps him eat those shots. So Copeland got the job done, though. I can't take nothing away from that finish. It was a very beautiful finish. He definitely, I underestimated him. I should have saw where he was from and took that, but it is what it is. My mistake. I made a few of them tonight, but they weren't too critical, so it didn't really matter. Moving on, though, we had the best thing to happen to me all week. Chris Camozzi beating Bubba McDaniel quite convincingly and easily. In the first round, beautiful finish, like I said he would finish him in the first round. Chris Camozzi's just next level when it comes to like veterans and stuff like that. He's really, really good, and I'm excited to see who they pair him up next. Hopefully, another can. That'll be nice. Um, they won't give him the same odds though, unfortunately. And I should have put my whole life savings on that. That was such an easy win. But yeah, moving on. We had Brandon Gertz versus Jake Lindsay. I had Jake Lindsay. I had him winning the fight, but I didn't take him to win like that. They take cuts super seriously over there. And yeah, it is what it is. Jake Lindsay won. He's very admirable for trying to get this fight ran back, give him a warrior's death, like he said. But I don't know. I feel Jake Lindsay was going to win the fight no matter what. So moving on, we have Mike Richmond in the main event versus Isaac Doolittle. Man, was this a fun fight. In the first round, I was really wondering what the heck is going on with Isaac Doolittle. He was so respectful of Mike's power. He's not usually like him. He was very, very patient, hesitant, not like him at all, using a lot of footwork. He said he would do that in the first round, but even in the second round, he started to do that. And then he just realized that he's in a fight, and that's where he found his success because he clipped Richmond. And that's when I was like, man, like I might lose money here. We might have to have like a just barely profitable week. But fortunately, Terminator mode kicked in. That Marine that's deep in him kicked in. He got the job done. Mike Richmond is the freaking man. It was funny to see the him and Hunt's interaction afterwards. I think Hunt's a big clown. He's good, overrated, dirty, like a dirty fighter, but he's good, and he's kind of a bad person too. But it is what it is, man. I like to see hero and villain storyline, and it never gets old. Um, Really excited to see the next card as well. Reggie Barnett taking on my guy Herrera, I believe. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun fight, fun card, guys. We cashed over 81 units on the card. That's insane. I'm over 229 units on the year. Like guys, like I'm printing money when it comes to bare knuckle FC. You guys need to hop on because whether it's the bare knuckle FC plays I charge or all the plays I charge. Things are going to be getting charged next year, and you guys got to capitalize on this free money I'm giving out now. Anyways, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Let's get this show on the road, guys. Let's try to get more people in the lives when I have them, because when I have lives, there's not many people in there. I know you got to start small, but man, I'm not doing lives unless we have at least 10 people in there, or like somewhere around that number. So not point talking to just myself or one person. So. But yeah, guys, I'm not trying to ramble here, just trying to, get a few messages out at once, the recap and just a, page announcement. But yeah, like I said, like, subscribe, and so long.